How you doing? It's me, Gerald. Tell me something. You American girls who, I guess, go over to Islam and start wearing the hijab and all that, what's going through your mind? Is it really a matter of religious choice? Do you really feel like they do, that you're being leered at all the time by every single man in the country? Do you feel like you should not be able to go outside without a male escort? Do you feel you need to be able to not? Do you feel like you could drive without a male escort? You won't be allowed to pretty soon. If the guy wearing the hijab, I guarantee you, you're walking behind your husband. You're not speaking. You're treated like a dog. You're kowtowing, and that's about it. Well, you have to give his mom a bath every week, probably, because she stinks. Sits in the desert all day with fucking black robes on. What do you expect? All you fucking women over there, they all stink. Because they sit in these black robes all freaking day in 100+ degree weather. It's stupid. They think there's some creature up there, some god, a magician, actually focusing on us so intently that he makes rules for us, lonely little creatures, to wear. What to wear in his presence. Silliest thing I've ever heard. Next to the Jewish practice of circumcision. That's pretty silly too. In fact, let's talk about that a bit. Circumcision. Okay. It's proven there is absolutely no medical necessity for it. There's none. Not a bit. It's purely, excuse me, it is purely a religious practice. Now, in order for the doctors that want to be, Jews too, they have to kind of, I guess, convince you of that. I don't know why they would do that, except that they're delusional. Religion does funny things to people. But, I mean, to be sitting around somewhere and come up with some idea that, you want to make a covenant with your God and let it know, because you respect your God so much, you want to let it know that you believe and love Him, right? And what do you think of? Slicing off a piece of your baby boy's penis? You don't see the perversion there? What's wrong with you guys, man? Bunch of old Jews sitting around the table. Yeah, why don't we just cut off a piece of Moishe's penis? It won't hurt. He won't know. He's just a baby. For crying out loud. Are you crazy? I mean, somebody could have jumped up and said, Oi, what's wrong with you? Are you out of your mind? What are you, a pedophile or something? Oi, hey, what do you want to do? Cut up his penis all the time? How come you're always talking about penises, wanting to cut things up all the time? What's wrong with you? Why don't you go back to Brooklyn where you belong? I don't know what else to think. Couldn't somebody say something? I mean, somebody has to give me, one of you Jews have to give me a good, valid reason why you came up with this idea. I'm serious. Until you do, I'm going to ridicule the hell out of you. Because it's stupid. It's dangerous. It's ugly. It's invasive. Man, in fact, when you get rid of your foreskin, you lose about 40,000 points of pleasure. Nerve endings and stuff that you can utilize. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not circumcised. No, I'm lucky. In my family, my brother ahead of me and my brother below me are both circumcised. Not me. I got a nice little sheath to protect it. If I happen to get a little bit of a boner when I got some denims on and no underwear or something, my sensitive little purple little helmet there isn't gonna rub its little. The soldier won't rub his little helmet on the inside of the cords. That hurts. It's irritating, I tell you. Anyway, so it's just, it's for religious practice anyway. That's another silly one. And I don't know what is wrong with these Catholics. These people will throw their children to the church, throw them to the priest, and say, "Here, you fuck them. We don't want them," and do nothing about it. Even after they hear it, they do. Even after they see what's going on, they still take their kids to the fucking church and the school. Why are you not enraged, Catholics? Why aren't you just absolutely enraged that there isn't a purge going on? You want to keep your organization, you want to keep it valid, legitimate, and holy sounding, well, then you need a purge. You need to get rid of your Nazi poop. Oh, yeah. And you need to get rid of the pomp and circumstances, all the dresses and the robes and the expensive jewelry and the paintings and the decorations and the. You can't have that stuff. You need to sell that crap and give that money to the poor so they can get up. How many billions are you worth, Catholics? With the Jewish religion, they don't have a central core. There's no such thing as that. Each each temple has its own thing going, I believe. And mosques, I don't know what they do. I have to be honest with you. I don't know what they do. Except let's do a clergy and then pray by rote. They just what they do is they recite the Quran. I guess I don't know. Yeah, that's what they do. I don't know what they think. Do they circumcise? I can't remember. They probably do. They do everything else really sexually weird with their offspring and their families, like their daughters, their moms, and their sisters. Jesus, man, if they don't act right, they'll fucking stone them. Anyway, this is just how ridiculous religion is. I'm tired of it. We need to do something about it, and we cannot let it get its ugly little head any further in our country than it is. It's bad enough we have prayers at the beginning of town hall meetings. We have prayers at the beginning of Congress and the Senate. They actually pay that guy. Yeah, I think it's like $250,000 a year. Yeah, I need to look into that. Come to think of it, that's kind of bad. That's fucked up, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, you got judges wanting to put. Why wouldn't a judge? You would think they're intelligent and they learned how to think critically, right? Well, then, why can't they see that those so-called Ten Commandments are just that, commandments by this mythological magician superhero that said, "This is how I want you to treat me. You better treat me right." Yeah, yeah, yeah. The fuck? It's weird. I tell ya. Anyway, I'm out of here. This is Gerald. Signing off. Portland, Oregon. Good night. And that's how ridiculous religion is. Yeah, that was good for me too. Night.